Solid waste processing and recovery. Recycling, the process of converting waste materials into new materials and objects. First, collection. This involves segregating recyclables from other waste streams. Next, sorting. Here, we separate collected materials into different categories like plastics, metals, and paper. Then comes processing, which includes cleaning, shredding, and preparing materials for manufacturing. Finally, manufacturing. This is where we create new products from recycled materials. The benefits of recycling are quite significant. It reduces the need for raw materials, saves energy, and decreases landfill use. Recovery of materials for recycling and direct manufacture of solid waste products. Material recovery facilities, or MRFs, are facilities designed to sort and process recyclable materials. There are several recovery techniques. Mechanical separation uses machinery to sort materials based on size, weight, and other properties. Magnetic separation extracts ferrous metals using magnets. Optical sorting uses optical sensors to identify and separate materials based on their properties. Now, let's talk about direct manufacture. Examples of this include making products like park benches, roofing tiles, and plastic lumber directly from recycled waste. Electrical energy generation from solid waste. First, we have fuel pellets. These are compressed organic materials made from solid waste. They are used by burning in boilers to generate heat and electricity. The advantages include high energy content and reduced waste volume. Next, Refuse Derived Fuels, or RDF. This is waste processed into a fuel product. The production involves shredding, screening, and removing non-combustible materials. RDF can be used for co-firing in power plants or industrial boilers. Composting and vermicomposting. Let's start with composting. Composting is the biological decomposition of organic waste into humus. There are different types of composting. First, there's aerobic composting, which requires oxygen and involves turning the compost pile. Then we have anaerobic composting, which works without oxygen. This process is slower and can produce methane. The benefits of composting are numerous. It produces a nutrient-rich soil amendment and helps reduce landfill waste. Now onto vermicomposting. Vermicomposting involves using earthworms to decompose organic waste. One of its main advantages is that it's faster than traditional composting and produces high-quality compost. The byproducts of vermicomposting include worm castings, which are rich in nutrients. Biomethanation of solid waste. This process involves the anaerobic digestion of organic waste to produce biogas, which includes methane and carbon dioxide. There are several stages in biomethanation. First, we have hydrolysis, where complex organic materials break down into simpler compounds. Next is acidogenesis, where these compounds are converted into volatile fatty acids. Then comes acetogenesis, which converts these acids into acetic acid. Finally, there's methanogenesis, where acetic acid is converted into methane. The benefits of biomethanation are quite significant. It produces renewable energy, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, and generates digestate as a byproduct, which can be used as fertilizer. Disposal of solid waste. Let's talk about sanitary landfilling first. This involves the disposal of waste by burying it under layers of soil. Sanitary landfills have specific designs to prevent environmental contamination. Liner systems are used to prevent leachate from contaminating groundwater. Leachate collection systems are in place to collect and treat leachate. Gas collection systems capture methane for energy use. Effective management of landfills includes daily cover, where waste is covered with soil to control odors and pests, and final cover, which seals the landfill after it reaches capacity. Monitoring is also essential, with regular checks for leachate and gas emissions. Next, we have incineration, which is the burning of solid waste at high temperatures. There are different processes for incineration. Mass burn involves burning unprocessed waste, while refuse derived fuel, RDF burn, involves burning processed waste with higher calorific value. The advantages of incineration include significant waste volume reduction and energy generation. However, it also has its disadvantages, such as the emission of pollutants, which requires air pollution control systems. In summary, Effective solid waste management involves multiple strategies. These include recycling, recovery of materials, energy generation, composting, and proper disposal methods like sanitary landfilling and incineration. Each method has its benefits and challenges, but their combined use can significantly reduce the environmental impact of solid waste.